We're going to have a look at the straitjacket position, otherwise known as broken wing as well. For this position, we're going to have the bolster out in front of you. Now, a couple of options here. If you've got something funky going on with your back, so you've got a lot of discomfort and pain in your lower back, you have the bolster parallel with the mat, so pointing in this direction. Now, if you want, you can do this without a bolster as well, or if you'd like, you can have the bolster perpendicular, so running across like so. Now, the idea of this is you're going to bring the arm across the body like this, and you're going to start to feel a sensation because you're adducting the arm across the body, and we're going to start to feel this posterior deltoid, a little bit of sensation coming through here, a little bit maybe through the lateral deltoid as well. You might start to notice something in your infraspinatus as well, and also maybe something through your teres. Now, with the bolster underneath you, you're going to bring that right arm in front of the body like so, and maybe you'll have a block for the head as a point of support, totally up to you, like so. Forehead down on top of the block, and can include the left arm as well in front of that. Then toes tuck under, just bring yourself forward, a little shift forward to really get into this position. Now again, you can do this without the bolster. You probably wouldn't need the block then. So right arm first, then left arm, toes tuck under, bring yourself forward, dropping the head down as well. Or again, if you've got something going on with your lower back that's not comfortable, bolster goes parallel with the mat, lying down onto the bolster like so, right arm first, then left arm, forehead's dropping down, maybe a little tuck coming forward, getting that block underneath the head, like so. Now I probably wouldn't hold this pose any longer than maybe 3 minutes. You could probably push it to 4 minutes if people are comfortable here. I'm generally going to be a little bit more lenient on the shoulder, just because it's more subtle and fragile, this area. So feel free to back off. Usually do 3 minutes on one side and then swap straight over, not even doing a rebound in between, and do 3 minutes with the arms stacked the other way. So right arm first, then left arm, and then right arm, like so. We're working with our large intestine pathway. We also can use this for our small intestine as well, because you're separating through your shoulder blades, and then you're going to get into your mid trapezius, your rhomboids, and then moving into that infraspinatus as well, all across the back, and then getting into your teres minor as well through the back there. That's all going to be your small intestine pathway, but then we're going to get a sensation coming through the front of the shoulder, down through this deltoid, coming all the way down towards your index finger. And again, we're going to be using this for either sequence. Totally up to you if you want to use it for small intestine or large intestine. You choose. Compression points that you're going to have in this position is you might get something here, sternoclavicular joint, so where the sternum attaches onto your clavicle, and so there's a little joint just in here, so you might get a little compression that's quite uncomfortable in there. So understand that that's a compression point. You can't make that better. People that have a little bit more going on in the front of the chest here, so if you've got big muscles or your breaths are a little bit larger, you might find this difficult or uncomfortable. So do reposition so you're not feeling that discomfort. It's not really necessary. But yeah, some bigger guys in particular, they'll just also be quite tight and then won't be able to get their arms across the body as much. So maybe they'll do one arm at a time and use the bolster there more than anything. If you are having the bolster going across the mat and you've got your spine and that little bit of an extension, when you're in that, in the variation, you might start to feel like you have a compression point in your lower lumbar. So again, you can't stretch that out. That's pain in your lower back. So you're trying to get the sensation in the target area, which is across here, or across your shoulder blade, or between your shoulder blades as well. And that's straitjacket or broken wing pose.